Zimbabwe's Justice Minister says the government has not shifted its policy on voluntary COVID-19 vaccinations. He says civil servants are free to choose not to get the jab, but should seek employment elsewhere.
If you choose, which is your choice, to work for government, there are rules that pertain to government employees. If you want to be part of that group of civil servants, you must abide by the rules that pertain to that group. For the protection of fellow workers and the generality of the people, we are saying if you are employed by the state, you must get vaccinated.
There is no law making vaccination mandatory here.
Some legal experts argue that enacting one would be unconstitutional because it would infringe on fundamental rights that cannot be taken away in any context, including a relationship between an employer and their employees.
So in this case, that will undermine human dignity quite seriously for government to do that. So they will be infringing Section 51 of our Constitution. They'll also be infringing Section 52, which does provide that you cannot be subjected to some scientific experiment, because under the current scientific knowledge relating to vaccines, no one can say 100% that a certain thing has to happen so that certain things happen as well.
The Zimbabwe Congress of Trade Unions has sued 8 companies that have asked their employees not to report for work unless they are vaccinated, calling the move discriminatory and an unfair labor practice. A ruling is expected soon. Whichever way it goes, it's unlikely to calm the heated debate over this contentious matter.
I would not want to speculate. I will wait and see which court would now regulate how we relate at our workplace, which is within the confines of the Constitution. The Constitution does not bar us from having regulations and standard operating procedure manuals at a workplace.
The government has accelerated its vaccination drive in recent weeks. By September the 9th, nearly 1.8 million people had been fully inoculated. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Harare, Zimbabwe.